title. The Watcher at the Subterranean Gateway setting, an underground facility that resembles a subway station platform with an ancient Stargate-style portal glowing in the center. Around it are crates of supplies and ammo, heavy weapons turrets, and heavily armed soldiers. Chapter 1: Arrival and Orientation. The dimly lit corridor echoed softly as Private Elena Carter stepped into the underground facility. Her boots clattered on the grated floor, breaking the silence that had enveloped her since she arrived in the base. She was greeted by a gruff voice over a communication device. Commander's voice. "Eleanor, this is Commander Rourke. You're now in Subterranean Gateway. Your mission: observe and guard the portal." Eleanor nodded to herself, though no one could see her response. The corridor opened into a vast underground chamber that looked almost like a subway station platform. At the center stood a massive Stargate-style portal, its surface shimmering with an otherworldly light. "Eleanor." "Understood, Commander." Chapter 2: Orientation by Sergeant Thompson. A middle-aged soldier named Sergeant James Thompson stepped forward from behind one of the turrets. He was clad in reinforced tactical armor and carried a heavy machine gun slung over his shoulder. His demeanor was stern, but not unfriendly. "Sergeant Thompson." "Welcome, Private Carter. I'll be your handler for now. This is your new home." Elena approached Sergeant Thompson, her eyes scanning the room for any signs of danger. "Sergeant Thompson, let me show you around. Your primary task is to monitor this portal. It's our gateway to a world beyond ours, home to beings known as the Great Old Ones. They are ancient and immensely powerful." "Eleanor, Great Old Ones? What do they look like?" "Sergeant Thompson, I have never seen one, but previous Surgeonat told me there was an attempt back in 1978. Think of them as entities from a nightmare if you can imagine one. Their prison was sealed long ago by our ancestors to prevent them from threatening us again." Chapter 3: The Portal and Its Purpose. Elena moved closer to the center where the portal stood. Its surface pulsed with a soft, glowing light, revealing just enough of an alien world beyond to make her heart race. "Sergeant Thompson, the portal has been operational for centuries. It's our last line of defense against any Great Old Ones that might try to escape. Our job is to ensure their prison remains intact." Eleanor felt a chill run down her spine as she gazed at the shimmering portal. The symbols etched into its surface seemed to move and shift, almost as if they were alive. "Sergeant Thompson, these symbols are ancient runes that maintain the seal. If any of them break or fade, it could lead to disaster. We have to be vigilant." Chapter 4: A Guarding Duty. Sergeant Thompson led Eleanor to one of the heavy weapons turrets. He showed her how to operate the control panel and explained the purpose of each weapon. "Sergeant Thompson, the turrets are our deterrents. If any Great Old Ones do manage to breach the seal, we can use these weapons to buy time for evacuation." Eleanor nodded, taking in the information. She felt a mix of fear and determination. This was no longer just an assignment, it was her responsibility. "Sergeant Thompson, you'll be on duty here with me tonight. Keep your eyes open and your comms active. Any unusual activity, report immediately." Elena nodded, adjusting her communication device to ensure it worked properly. Chapter 5: A Quiet Night. The night passed in relative quiet. Elena found herself constantly monitoring the portal and the surrounding area. The hum of the machinery provided a soothing backdrop as she waited for any signs of trouble. Suddenly, a faint hiss caught her attention. She turned to Sergeant Thompson, who was just as alert. "Sergeant Thompson, did you hear that?" Eleanor nodded, adjusting the controls on the turret. "Sergeant Thompson, let's check it out." They moved cautiously toward the source of the sound. The portal's glow flickered slightly, causing Elena to feel a rush of adrenaline. "Sergeant Thompson, stay alert. If we encounter any great old ones, we'll need to act fast." The flicker intensified, and a faint whisper echoed through the chamber. "Elena, it sounds like something is trying to break through." Chapter 6. The Crisis. A sudden burst of energy from the portal caused the room to shake. Elena and Sergeant Thompson moved quickly, taking cover behind one of the turrets. The portal began to pulse more violently, and strange symbols started appearing around it. Symbols that were unfamiliar but ominous. "Sergeant Thompson, we need to contact command immediately." Eleanor activated her communication device and reported the situation to Commander Rourke. Orders were issued, and backup was on the way.